If is such an important word in the English language. It controls whether something is possible or true. The most common usage of if is with conditional sentences. Conditional sentences cover a huge range of topics, from recommendations to conjectures to analyzing things in the past. Today, we'll cover the most fundamental form of the conditional sentence. Stay tuned as I make the first conditional easy. Hi guys, how are you? I'm Edward from English Made Easy, and let's start this lesson by covering exactly what a conditional sentence is. Let's take a simple conditional sentence and analyze its many parts. If it rains, I'll take a taxi. The sentence is broken into two main clauses separated by a comma. I'll refer to these clauses as the condition and the result. The logic behind a conditional sentence is that if the condition is met, the result will occur. The result will not occur if the necessary components to the conditions don't happen. The idea of a conditional sentence is not too easy to understand because basically every language in the world uses them. What makes English conditionals a little bit tricky is that there's some difficult grammar associated with them. Depending if I'm talking about the present, the past, or the future, if something is real or unreal, will change the associated grammar with that conditional sentence. Today, I'll cover the first conditional and show you some extra modifications we can make to change the meaning slightly depending on the situation you're in. Let's get to work. The first conditional is used to express the real or true outcome of a condition. This might be in the present as a fact, or in the future as something a little bit more specific. The structure for the first conditional is if plus present simple tense for the condition and future simple tense for the result. As I mentioned, this can be used to express facts or something more specific in the future. Let's take a look at an example of each. An example for a fact could be something like, if it rains, the traffic will be bad. Our condition is if it rains, which uses if plus present simple tense. Our result, the traffic will be bad, uses future simple tense. Here's an example for something in the future which is a little bit more specific. If you visit Paris, you will love the Eiffel Tower. The grammar here is the same with the condition and the result, but the meaning is a little bit different because you are talking about something that will specifically happen in the future. Let's check out some more examples of the first conditional using both positive and negative grammar for the condition and the result. If you eat too much sugar, you'll get fat. If you don't understand the question, you won't get the right answer. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, your English will improve. Something which is quite interesting and cool about conditionals is that we have a lot of flexibility with the clause order. If we go back to our previous example, if it rains, the traffic will be bad, you notice that I started with the condition and finished with the result. In fact, we can reverse the order of the clauses and the sentence has exactly the same meaning. I could also say, the traffic will be bad if it rains. But remember to remove the comma. Let's see some more examples with the condition and result switched. You will miss the bus if you don't run. I'll ask for a refund if we can't fix it. Your lungs will deteriorate if you smoke a lot. If you want to ask a question with the first conditional, it's actually quite easy. The part of the sentence we use to form the question is the result, not the condition. As long as you know how to form a question with future simple tense, this will be no problem for you. Let's check out some examples. What will you do if you arrive late? Where will he study if he doesn't get accepted to that university? If you cannot find a parking space by the house, will you park illegally? Now that we've covered all the main parts of the first conditional, let's look at some more advanced stuff. Specifically, how we can use different modal verbs to modify the meaning of the conditional. The modal verbs we'll look at are can, should, may or might, and must. These will replace the word will in the conditional sentence. Can means that something is a possibility, or you are allowed to do it. Should is a recommendation. Check out this video I made on recommendations to see more options. May or might are used to express uncertainty. Must is used for obligations. You could also replace must with need to or have to. It's up to you. I'll give one example of each and want to see if you can identify how the meaning has changed moving from future simple to one of the modal verbs. If I am not home when you arrive, you can let yourself in. If you continue to feel ill, you should consult your doctor. You may be able to pass the exam if you study a lot. You must bring your passport to the airport if you have an overseas flight. Now that I've given you lots of different ways to make first conditional sentences, I want you to practice. In the description below, I've written 5 conditions but left the results out. Using the conditions I've written and the knowledge you've gained from this video, I want you to write logically and grammatically accurate results to the sentences. Post them in the comments below and I'll check them for you. Good luck. Thanks for watching this lesson of English Made Easy. If you feel like this video helped you, please give it a like, share it with your friends, or even consider subscribing to see more of our videos. If you have a question that you want answered, please post it in the comments section below. Or if you'd like to join our community, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or even support us on Patreon. You can find the links to all of these below. Thanks for watching and keep learning.